Stay with me here, for what I'm about to tell you may alter the way you perceive the world and your place within it. Have you ever stopped to consider the profound impact that bearing witness to suffering can have on your own life? It's a notion that has haunted philosophers for centuries, from the Stoics to the modern thinkers, and one that I invite you to ponder with me today. As you sit in stillness, allow the weight of this question to settle upon you. What does it mean to truly bear witness to the suffering of another? As we embark on this introspective journey, let us turn to the wisdom of the ancient Greeks, who first grappled with the complexities of human suffering. Heraclitus, that enigmatic pre-Socratic philosopher, once wrote, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man." In this poignant reflection, Heraclitus reminds us that everything is in a state of flux, including ourselves. And it's precisely this fluidity that makes bearing witness to suffering so fraught with difficulty. For as we attempt to grasp the pain of another, we must also acknowledge the ever-changing nature of our own selves. The Stoics, in particular, had much to say about the art of bearing witness. Epictetus, that former slave-turned-philosopher, would often remind his students that true freedom lies not in the absence of suffering, but in the ability to observe it with detachment. "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," he would say. And yet, as you sit in stillness, I ask you, is it truly possible to remain detached in the face of profound suffering? What would you have done, for instance, if you had been a bystander to a tragic event, powerless to stop it? Would you have turned away, or would you have borne witness, even if it meant shouldering the weight of that suffering alongside the victim? As we delve deeper into this question, let us consider the insights of Marcus Aurelius, that wise and just Roman emperor. In his Meditations, he writes, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil." Here, Marcus Aurelius offers us a profound lesson in the art of compassion. For in recognizing that those who cause us suffering are often themselves trapped in a web of ignorance and pain, we may begin to see them in a different light. We may begin to understand that their actions, though hurtful, are nonetheless a cry for help, a desperate attempt to find solace in a chaotic world. Now, pause here for a moment. Think about this. Have you ever encountered someone who has wronged you, and yet, upon reflection, you realized that they were themselves suffering? Perhaps they were struggling with their own demons, their own fears and doubts. How did you respond to them in that moment? Did you offer compassion, or did you turn away? Share your answer below, for in exploring our own reactions to suffering, we may uncover a deeper understanding of the human condition. As we continue on this journey, let us turn to the wisdom of the modern Western philosophers. Montaigne, that great essayist, once wrote, "The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself." And yet, as we bear witness to the suffering of others, do we not risk losing ourselves in the process? Do we not risk becoming entangled in the web of their pain, to the point where we forget our own identity, our own sense of self? This is a delicate balance, one that requires great care and attention. For as we seek to understand the suffering of another, we must also be mindful of our own boundaries, our own need for solitude and reflection. This is important, for it is here that the true complexity of bearing witness reveals itself. You see, as we seek to compassionate those who suffer, we must also confront the darkness within ourselves. We must acknowledge our own fears, our own doubts, and our own propensity for cruelty. For it is only by facing these shadows that we may begin to understand the depths of human suffering, and the profound need for compassion that arises from it. Here is what nobody tells you, that bearing witness to suffering is not an altruistic act, but a deeply personal one. It requires us to confront the darkest recesses of our own hearts, and to emerge transformed, renewed, and reborn. And this is the part that will stay with you long after this video has ended. For as you go about your daily life, you will encounter countless opportunities to bear witness to suffering. You will see it in the eyes of a stranger, in the cry of a child, and in the silence of a loved one. And when you do, I ask you, will you turn away, or will you bear witness? Will you offer compassion, or will you remain detached? The choice is yours, and yours alone. As we consider the application of this wisdom to modern life, let us reflect on the ways in which technology has both united and isolated us. We are more connected than ever before, and yet, we are also more alone. We are bombarded with images of suffering from around the world, and yet, we are often powerless to stop it. So what can we do? How can we bear witness to suffering in a world that seems determined to overwhelm us with its sheer scale and complexity? One possible answer lies in the simple act of presence. By being fully present with those who suffer, by listening to their stories, and by offering what comfort we can, we may begin to create a ripple effect of compassion that spreads far beyond our immediate circle. Does this resonate with you, or do you think differently? Tell me in the comments, for I am eager to hear your thoughts on this matter. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, it is more important than ever that we engage in open and honest dialogue about the role of compassion in our lives. For in sharing our perspectives, we may uncover new insights, new ways of being, and new paths to follow. As we near the end of our journey, I want to leave you with a final question. What would you have done if you had been in the shoes of someone who has suffered greatly? Would you have responded with compassion, or would you have turned away? Take a moment to reflect on this, for in doing so, you may uncover a deeper understanding of yourself and of the human condition. If you found value in this, subscribing takes 1 second and means everything, then I invite you to join me on this journey of exploration as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the human experience. For in the stillness of the quiet mind, we may discover a world of wisdom, a world that awaits us with open arms, and a gentle whisper that says, "You are not alone." And so, as we come to a close, I ask you to take one final moment of reflection. Which of these lessons resonated most with you today? Was it the importance of bearing witness, the need for compassion, or the complexity of human suffering? Share this with someone who needs to hear it and comment below. I read every single one, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts. For in the end, it is not the destination that matters, but the journey itself, the journey of discovery, of growth, and of transformation. May you walk in peace, may you walk in compassion, and may you walk in the gentle art of bearing witness to the suffering of another.